Look, you know it, I know it. Everyone who went to high school in the 2000s knows it. There are some things that just aren't cool. Cargo shorts, Ed Hardy t-shirts, socks with sandals, gun control, kale, paper straws, the list goes on. But one thing that's come back into vogue somehow in recent years that's really surprised me has been the fanny pack. I can't go out to get gas, a taco, or even go to church without running into like 2 people that have one of these sub-abdominal nerdy nylon purses. And unless you're not leaving the house much, you're seeing them too. That is a giant turtle. He's big. That's a big boy. So what changed? No, really, like, why are you seeing so many of these things out in the wild again? Back when I was in high school, you would have been mercilessly bullied by every kid and half the staff on campus if they even found out you had one of these in your closet at home, let alone leave the house with it. Well, I'm not Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and this is not a fashion YouTube channel, so your guess is as good as mine. That being said, I recently bought one of these and it's really starting to grow on me. Are you guys seeing how big this boy is? Now, I'm no stranger when it comes to bags. I've always been a backpack enjoyer. It just makes sense to have a way to carry extra things on you that you don't want to just try and cram all in your pockets. Unless you're still wearing trip pants in the year of our Lord 2025. And if you are still wearing trip pants, please go outside, touch grass, try and find a job, call your dad, rejoin humanity. Anyways, in recent years, I've moved on from the JanSport and Van style bags to the wonderful tactical world of nylon backpacks and sling bags. And this is in no way meaning to be a giant commercial for Vertx, but there's gonna be some unintentional shilling going on here. You gotta talk about what you know, am I right? And before you ask, no, I don't have a discount code. Yet. So the first bag I ever got from them was the Vertx Commuter Sling 2.0. And I still use it regularly to this day. And if you watched my last video, it made an appearance there. The next bag I got was the EDC Ready Pack 3.0 in Multicam Tropic. And if you know me at all, you already know how I feel about Multicam Tropic. It's the best, you can't change my mind. And this bag was more geared towards pairing with my chest rig and LARPing out in the woods with the boys. But it's also been used as an overnight bag and lugging my camera gear around from time to time. But for the most part, it stays in a assault pack style setup. Now comes this thing, the Vertx SOCP Tactical Fanny Pack in Multicam Tropic. Now, me not being really a fanny pack guy, I was a little hesitant to buy this, but it went on sale for $66. And as far as the time that I'm recording this, it is still on sale for $66. If you're watching this months from now and it's not on sale, sorry, bro. And it was kind of like the perfect storm for me to make this tactical impulse purchase. It was on sale, it was from a brand that I know and trust. It's in God's favorite multicam flavor, and it's summertime in Florida. Made sense. Now this bag does have a couple of cool features apart from being the tactical peacock at your local public supermarket. You can actually do quite a lot with this thing. Now what most of you are probably wanting to know right off the bat is what's in the concealed carry compartment. I carry my Glock 17 Gen 4 with a Holosun red dot on the slide and a Surefire X300U. So it fits in there with room to spare, so if you have something similarly sized to that, you will have no problem with this fanny pack. It comes with an adjustable pistol retainer that will adjust to pretty much any size pistol you fit in there, and it also serves as an indexing point if you want to use it in conjunction with a inside the waistband holster. Secondly, we have what I like to refer to as the admin pocket, and in here I usually just toss my keys, wallet, phone, knife, phone charger, or whatever else that I have that just won't fit in my pockets, or that I just simply don't have room for. And inside the admin pocket, it has a separated zippered compartment, which I use for basic medical stuff, nothing too crazy, just some bandages, gauze, antiseptic wipes, and ace bandages, stuff like that. Gloves. And if you have kids, you already know that they're always out playing and skinning a knee or an elbow, and then look who's there to save the day. That's right, Super Dad. This guy. And you. if you choose to carry medical stuff, which you should. Lastly, we have the phone pocket up front, which is admittedly the pocket I use the least on this bag. It's there if I need it, but I haven't needed it yet, and I honestly doubt that I will. But if you so choose, you can mount your phone in a weather-resistant pouch that still allows you to access the screen. And you can also use it as a audio/video recorder if you're into that kind of thing. But please don't be weird. So what's it like carrying this thing around? Well, I've been wearing shorts a lot more recently, and it's way more comfortable than trying to cram everything into my pockets. But really, it's great for letting you carry a little bit more, but not too much like a backpack or sling bag that tempts you to carry the kitchen sink. So you do have to be a little bit more conservative with the real estate inside this fanny pack. I have carried this as both a traditional style fanny pack as well as a crossbody style bag. Wearing crossbody is more comfortable when I'm riding around in the 4Runner, but traditional is way smoother on the pistol draw. Is this just as simple as train more on the draw? Probably, but I feel more comfortable drawing from the traditional position. There's a joke in there somewhere. Either way works, and what I would recommend is whatever you prefer, honestly. Now, I can hear the comments already. But Duval, why would you get it in multicam tropic? Everyone's gonna think you have a gun in there. Interesting take there, sport, but I'm gonna hit you with this. I'm a 35-year-old man in Florida with a fanny pack. I'm either not into women or I have a gun. And for the record, unless you're carrying around a diaper bag or a canvas bag from Whole Foods, most people are gonna assume you have a gun in there. So don't worry about being the gray man with your fanny pack. You're not fooling anyone. Walking around with your Oakley's, Magpul hat, 511 pants, and Victo's shoes, you're probably getting more looks than I am. The key here isn't to try to look normal in your gray man uniform. It's to just carry what you want and wear what you want with confidence and not worry what other people are thinking. Do you really desire the affirmation of the public regarding your outfits? Did your parents ever tell you they were proud of you? How does it wear? Well, for the record, I'm 5'9" and about 180 pounds. So this fanny pack appears to be on the larger side of most fanny packs you'll see out in the wild. But if you're a 6'5" Giga Chad with strong chin and good hairline, then this will probably look closer to a standard size fanny pack on your chiseled body. But I've got the feeling that that last line didn't describe most of you. Especially you, Will. I just imagine someone named Will watching this and being like, what? I have noticed that when I have this bag loaded out to closer to the full capacity, the straps tend to loosen and move around as you naturally walk and exist as a person with a bag. This is slightly irritating when I'm wearing this traditionally, but I don't really notice this much when I'm wearing it crossbody. Is this a deal breaker? No, I'm actually kind of happy that Vertx gave you plenty of extra strap to adjust it to your body size and type and how you want to wear it. They even have elastic keepers that if you roll up the excess strap, it'll keep it from dangling, and you know, they thought ahead on that one, so good on them. Dangling straps on bags and backpacks and whatever is one of the most irritating things to me, and because I can't stand the dangling straps. I've got to either, you know, I have to secure them. I cannot have dangling straps. It'll drive me nuts. Now that being said, the keepers tend to loosen throughout the day as you're wearing it, and it lets the loose straps hang throughout the day while I'm wearing the pack, and that can be kind of annoying. Now, I wasn't originally going to do this in case I hated this thing and I wanted to resell it, but I'm probably going to adjust the straps to where I want them, cut the excess, burn the ends, and then just tape it to where it won't move around, and that's probably going to be the best fix you can do for it. And I don't know about you, but I tend to do this with all my other bags and Molly accessories. Another use case, which was my original idea in buying this, was to pair this with my plate carrier. I like to go on rucks with the boys from time to time, and I was looking for a bag or a system to organize and stow my loose admin items. My Spiritus Systems LV119 is usually kept pretty slick, though I do have a back panel on it. As you probably know, the back panel is not really meant for me to access, it's for my friends to get into. My hydration bag, snacks, maps, and whatever mission critical items for our shenanigans is usually in there for them to grab for. And as you can imagine, this leaves me with a bit of a problem. As Florida is my home and I love her, she's not particularly friendly to LARPers who want to open carry while out and about with their friends being silly geese. So concealed carry is going to be the preferred option if you don't want to have a negative interaction with law enforcement. After Karen drives by you and your merry gang of tactically clad misfits while you're out on the town. Originally, I was thinking about purchasing the Spiritus Systems brunch box to do just this. It's plenty big enough for my pistol, phone, keys, wallet, and anything else I don't want uncomfortably rubbing up against me as I'm moving around. And just like the Vertx fanny pack, the Spiritus Systems one would be perfect for the detachable admin pouch for when you're out doing long walks with your buddies. The advantage to the brunch box is that it would directly interface with my plate carrier as well as being a detachable fanny pack. But not having this feature was not a deal breaker for me. And come on, as much as I love my artisanal nylon from Spiritus Systems, I could not deny the call from the Vertx SOCP at half the price. So as I usually end my videos, who is this for? If you're looking to me for fashion advice, don't. Unless you're asking which multicam is the best. Then you already know what I'm gonna say. I can't tell you how to dress or accessorize, but I can tell you that in the current year United States, being seen out in public with a fanny pack is neither strange nor uncommon. And these days, it's more about comfort than style. Do you wanna wear lighter, less dense clothing during the hotter summer months? Get a fanny pack. Do you wanna carry some EDC items without having to have a whole backpack? Get a fanny pack. Do you want to become a pack mule for your wife or girlfriend against your will? Don't worry about the fanny pack. You still have to find a girlfriend before that's an issue for you. And once again, we're at the end. Thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. I'm super grateful for all you guys that watch to the end and leave comments. It really helps get the channel out there and motivate me to keep doing more. And I'd like to also give a special shout out to Ammo Tax. Be sure to go follow him on his page for more frequent and relevant videos. And lastly, go ahead and like this video if you think I deserved it, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram at the Duval Rant, where I'm much more active. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time.